Remember in the preparation work for stacking firewood that if you encounter anything such as snakes or toads or little animals, that you want to take particularly good attention towards protecting them and getting them out of harm's way, as these animals are excellent for cutting down on the insect population and the rodent population which will inhabit your wood. Just keep an eye open for them and get them out of the way. For moving the wood properly, find yourself a cart or wheelbarrow. Don't try to move it by arm or hand, as you will stretch the ligaments and stretch the muscles and make your job extremely long, extremely boring and tiring, and adding to its difficulty. Be sure to get yourself a wheelbarrow or a cart, and I particularly like this wheelbarrow because it's small, it's light, it's easy to maneuver around sharp corners. Now this is the leftover wood from last year. It'll be put inside the garage where it'll be dried out further. And I've separated them once more into a couple of piles. That'll give me an idea. If I put them outside in one pile, it'll give me an idea of what type of pile I will need or what size on the inside of the garage. And it'll also give me a selective value of which piece can fit where. And below here are the boxes of kindling. Don't throw anything out in the garbage. The smaller stuff, more kindling but a smaller value. And then we come down to the dried out pieces of bark, tiny little pieces of wood. That'll make great fertilizer. Yeah, these are great little devices for piling wood, if you can get several of them. This is our pile that we have to move inside, and you want to do it before it rains. Okay, be sure to put flat pieces, not the round ends, but the flat ends of the wood on top of your platform. And then when you come down here, you can fill it in with angular pieces so that you create a flat surface that runs straight across as you build yourself up the line. As you can see, I've taken the round ends and put them down on top of the round ends of the bottom layer and filled in as many gaps as I can, selecting pieces that would produce a nice straight line so that the wood is not lopsided but perfectly flat all the way up, which is why we have it stacked in piles of 3 to increase my ability to select the right piece of wood. This is what it should look like when you're done. If you come over here, you notice the odd pieces that are shaped like this go on top. Don't ever put them in your stack because they create, see that? They create lopsidedness, which is a killer to your pile. You want to put the odd pieces on top. Okay, we have 2 more to do, which we will do differently in the exact same manner as before when we did the outside wood. And in the garage, this is the finished product. A nice neat stack, 3 layers. There are 2 distinct piles of wood here. This pile here is approximately 3 thick and will be the main source of wood for the fireplace. When you come down here, I separated the really small ones, which will be used as joiners and for fill for these big pieces when we stack those. As you can see, it's short. But over here I have the sticks, pieces that are very thin, and these will be used to place the wood on the concrete, because you don't want to build up a moisture underneath the wood, which will attract insects and rot. Stacking wood is not hard to do. It's not any great feat. In fact, it can be quite enjoyable. And remember, when you're stacking the wood, it may seem like quite difficult to find the right piece of wood to fit in the right way. But after you do it for a while, your eye will adjust, your brain will adjust to the situation, and you will do the job quite quickly. When stacking firewood, you want to have a nice neat stack, and you want to have it positioned in such a way that you have lots of room for your garden implements, maybe other objects such as wheelbarrows, whatever. So the smaller and the tighter that you stack your wood, the more room you'll have in the back or backyard. And plus, if you do it correctly, it actually looks quite, it actually adds to the looks of your property. A professional job is very pleasing to the eye. As you can see, my wood stacking is all completed. I hope you're able to learn something from this, that you can make a nice, neat, tight stack. And if you look at the wood pile, it's aesthetically pleasing to view. So that's all for now on this handyman episode. It took roughly 8 hours, maybe 10, because I was relaxed when I did it. And all that's left now is to clean up. A rake and a broom. And don't forget to dump your debris where it will become natural fertilizer. Don't throw it in the regular garbage. It's recyclable. It's best to take the little animals to a clearing or someplace forested or green where they can survive. They will return to your wood pile later on or clean out any insects or rodents that may take up residence in your wood pile. So take good care of the little ones.